Thankful. I'm thankful every opportunity I have to take the field, but it's good to be back out there and start working on the things that I need to work on to prepare myself for the season. I'm a little bit behind, so I got a little bit of catching up to do, but it's good to be back out there. That's what they wanted me to do today. So stick to the plan.
How focused are everybody else?
I'd rather do whatever Coach Belichick wants me to do when I come out here. Whatever that means, I'm going to do it. Definitely a fundamental approach, and I think, that's where Coach Belichick and Coach Judge want me to focus on right now. And I think that's what this time of year is about, and I think no matter where you are in your career, you need to focus on those things because they need to be second nature when you get to the games, and you need to be able to execute them. So we're going to keep working at that stuff and, hopefully progress day by day. Oh, it's tough. You want to be out there with your teammates. You want to go through the process. You want to go through the suffering of camp with them. But sometimes those things are out of your control. And, our medical staff and our coaches have always done what they think is best for my health as a player over the course of my career. And it was no different in this case. And, now I feel good and I'm out there and happy to be out there. Absolutely. Every year I've been here, I've had to compete for a job, especially with my role, what it is on the team. The lifespan of players like myself is usually not a very long one. I'm not comfortable as I stand here right now.
You look comfortable.
A little shady. Everybody's doing what they can day by day to get themselves better. I guess there's a sense of urgency that you have this time of year, understanding that it's football season and there's a lot of work to be done. So, to the man, everyone has taken it upon themselves to do what they need to do to prepare every day to get better, and proud of that group and the strides that everyone's making. It's important. I think there's a thin line between taking the time and being back out here. I don't do a very good job of listening to my body all the time, so I'm trying to learn that even in year 11. But again, I'm thankful for our training staff and our coaching staff for kind of walking me through this. Man, it's really hard to put into words how quickly it's gone by. I feel like just yesterday I was in that field house doing rookie mini camp, trying to figure out where I was, didn't know what was going on. And here it is, year 11. I feel very fortunate, very blessed, but when you think about the lifespan of an NFL player and a career, it's very short. And time goes by very quickly, so you got to try to cherish it and make the most of it. Man, absolutely. I was just trying to make a practice squad my rookie year. I didn't know what my future would be in this league, and very grateful for everything I've been able to accomplish here. Oh, absolutely. It's no mystery. A guy in year 11 is not a spring chicken, but I still love the game. I still love to compete. I still feel like I have a lot to give, so I'm gonna just keep taking that mindset on every day. Hopefully I can speak more to the mental challenge of being in that position and try to give those kids some advice and wisdom. And I'll try to impart any advice I have as a player and the things that I've learned over the years. I think it's your responsibility as a veteran player to pass it along, to keep the spirit of the game, the spirit of competition moving from generation to generation, and the love and appreciation for the game of football. So I'll try to do that as best I can. Well, that's Benjamin Button. It's a totally different situation. We're all, every year that passes by, and no matter what profession you're in, it's a year of change, it's a year of difference in your life personally. Things happen, that's life. Life really goes by quickly, you all know that. So I'm just trying to take it in stride and enjoy it. Sometimes it feels like he's a machine, right? The motivation hasn't changed since I've gotten here, the hunger, the bar has been set high long ago, and it continues to remain high. And I think that's a testament to who he is, how he's wired, his love for the game of football, the passion that he has for it. It's really remarkable, and hopefully, as sports fans, we can appreciate what he's doing in the midst of doing, and just enjoy this whole thing. Well, I mean, he's the leader of everything that goes on this football field. I mean, it probably begins and ends with him. I know he's quick to deflect that and say it's about players, but I think you can't say enough about what he's done and what he's put in place here. It sounds kind of cliche, but the Patriot way. I mean, it begins and ends with him and Mr. Kraft, so it's really remarkable. I mean, he's always had a good gauge on the team, where we're at, what we need, when we need it, when to push, when to draw back. He's got a unique feel for that kind of stuff, and to the outside world or someone who's not in there with him every day, it may seem like he's way out of touch, but that's not the case. And I think he's shown that to me, he's proved that to me year in and year out, that he's always going to try to do what's best for the team so that ultimately we can be successful.